So we started the show. Ain't got a lot going on today. It is Monday, so happy Monday, everybody. Hope everyone is doing well. I sent out some invites to people, but they ain't joined yet, which I don't know what the world is going on because they should have joined. They know that today is the show, but maybe they don't want to join. So we will see what's going on. Right now, I am going to email a certain bear. So and get that taken care of. So what is everybody doing today? Is anybody doing anything? I mean, shit. Doodle Squatch, what's up, buddy? You doing nothing? I'm doing nothing too. We can do it nothing together. I don't know my zip code. What else is new? I'm gonna have to call Shadwell. Hey, Bear.
Hey, what's up?
Calling Shadwell.
Figured. I log in, I hear a ringing. You must be calling Shadwell.
Hey, man, what time is it?
It's 9:04.
Yeah, what starts at 9 o'clock your time?
Yeah, I know.
On Monday. Dude, are you just waiting for my call?
I know. So I'm waiting for my laptop to charge.
It's like every time I have a show, and it was your idea, let me remind you, to do these shows.
Jesus Christ.
Remember when you're like, dude, we should do a show Monday, Wednesday, and Friday in the morning. Call it Breakfast with Hungar. Remember that?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And now you're late every day.
I am never late.
Yeah, he's a wizard.
I don't care what you say. It's my show. I start at noon, and it's noon 04, and you're late. Hey, what's up to the Sky Dork? So get your ass on the show. Dude, Bear, I just want to say, man, man, that backer kit is going strong, man.
It's doing well, but you know, we're under $1,400 to complete now, and we've stalled out completely, right? Like we're right at the end. So everybody I know in my family and friends who are like, "Hey, I'm going to pledge," I'm like, "Pledge now, pledge today."
Yeah. Well, you've had a couple of stalls, no? Like
right when I pledged it stalled for a few hours.
We had one
So-
guy cancel this morning, was a $25 backer. And they don't give you like a survey as to why the person canceled. So who knows? We've had 2 so far cancel, which is fine because we have 174 other people who are in it to win it.
Yeah.
If you are not pledged to Heroic on Backer Kit, do yourself a favor and go ahead and pledge, even if it's $25 for the PDF. It's $25 Canadian, so it's only like $3.50 of
This
your
joke
money.
is never getting old.
No, it's not.
Yeah. No, it's fucking hilarious.
But much like the game itself, this joke is evergreen. That's the thing you need to understand. This
Yeah.
game will be able to be played for the next 25 years.
Yeah,
And
in
check this out.
25 years, when the Canadian dollar is 1 cent above American, we'll still be telling the
joke.
that joke
and check this out, everybody.
because you can still play the game.
If you buy the book, if you get the PDF or whatever, if you pledge to this, you will see a Hungar NPC in all of his glory.
So again, to make it clear for everybody involved, the people who are backing to have their own character in the game will not be in the core rule book. They will be in a supplement, which will collect all of those characters as full art, full characters to use as NPCs. If we reach the Heroic Handbook print on demand stretch goal, I will also add a print on demand version of that collected book for everybody.
Now that piece of art, are you allowed to use it for stuff like?
When you define you,
Well, like say Hungar gets his thing, will he be able to put that thing on a T-shirt? Because I know
Yes.
he wants to.
it's the art belongs.
Yeah.
The digital art belongs to you. You just grant Zenith or Zeg Media a free license in perpetuity to use it, and we will always credit you as the creator.
Okay, yeah. So you will be able to 1 month afterward, Hungar gets the art, buy it on a T-shirt because it'll take him about that long to figure out how to do it.
How you doing this morning, Shadow?
Not too bad. It's a school day, so the little guy was a little behind schedule, which put me a little behind schedule. What's up, Cody?
Cody.
I gotta get my
Whoa.
fan out. Cody, man, can you come over and set my fan up? I don't know where I put it. I think it's in the storage room.
Anyway,
Not
I
over
was
and set it
talking-
up, over and find it. Sorry, Hunger, go ahead.
I was talking to Bear last
Yeah.
night after I pledged to get my dude about how we're going to make Hungar. Raven, how you doing, hon?
Hey, Raven.
And we've
Hi,
decided,
Raven.
we talked about it, and Hungar is going to be a dimension jumper. And
Hey, that's my
on
game.
no, listen, he's on that plane
Fucker.
looking for the cheeseburger of density.
That's only because you misheard the word destiny.
No, it's density. It's not destiny. I ain't worried about cheeseburger destiny. I'm worried about the big old thick heavy ass cheeseburger of density.
We used to have this place called Dangerous Dance, and they did a fucking huge burger. Yeah,
Dude,
yeah.
you live in Toronto, right?
Yeah.
There's a chicken place, a Korean chicken place I saw on YouTube yesterday, and it is supposed to just be slapping good. It's
Send
like
me a link.
crispy and juicy at the same time.
Yeah.
Well, that's Korean chicken.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love Korean chicken. I think it's like Yum Yum Chicken or something like that.
Sounds familiar.
He's like, the guy went in there, and for like next to no money, he got almost half of a freaking chicken for like $7 Canadian.
Yeah. That's on par.
Half of a fried chicken for $7 Canadian. Dude, I don't know about you, but that's a good deal no matter where you're at.
That's fair.
Yeah.
But yeah, we are going to get Bears heroic game back 100%. If you're not backing it, come on. Throw the $7.56 US, 25 Canadian.
Was it 25? I thought it was 35.
25.
For the PDF, 25 Canadian.
Okay. For some
And
reason,
I'll
I thought
ask
35.
Bear on one of his streams. Once you get the PDF, you can just print it out if you want to. It's yours.
Yeah, I might go that route because I have to reformat it to be digest size.
Mark Stoner, sir, how you doing, buddy? We're talking about Bear's heroic game.
Mm-hmm.
We're just so close to getting this thing back. If you're not backing it, back it. Bear, go ahead and send me a link on Discord for it.
I've got the simplest link possible, thanks to Mike last night on the Banff podcast, which is
Actually, Bear, just type something into the chat.
He's gonna make you.
just got to find it. Hang on, it's who's got who's it's Shadow. I was like, who's in a windstorm?
He's summoning the essences of Mount Shasta.
Pretty much.
Yeah,
I'm doing awesome today.
it's the secret to his immortality.
Mark.
It really is.
Yeah, Bear, if you just type something
Hey
into
man,
the
I put a
chat,
foot out there for you.
I will make you a
I
moderator.
can't hear you, Hungar. Hang on, sorry, buddy, I can't hear you.
Yeah, shut up, bro.
If you mark something in the, if you type something in the chat, I will make you moderator, so you can just post your link.
I can't type in the chat. I can only type in the private chat.
Okay, that don't work.
Yeah, don't worry. I'm gonna get you the link here in a second. I just got to go grab it. Give me a second, please.
Yeah, that's the one thing that sucks about this version of streaming software is you can't interact with the chat through it. You have to open up the YouTube video.
Yep. Well, you fuckers should be opening up the YouTube video anyway, liking the video. You're on it, you might as well like it. You bastards.
All
I
right,
do
sending it to you
sometimes.
on Discord, Hungar.
Nice.
And it's a nice, easy one to use because it's a tiny URL now.
And I emailed you my address.
Yes. Now, keep in mind, you're moving. So when we do the backer kit fulfillment, you're going to have to update your address with us and make sure you use the correct one.
Yeah. You know how close I came to being the guy that had the second T-shirt? I had to wait a fucking half hour. You guys out there need to start backing this goddamn game.
First world problems.
Oh yeah,
I think they're more comedic problems.
what did I just do? Was I just stupid?
No.
Dude, I was number 7. Shut the fuck
Yeah,
up.
you sent the link to the Discord.
Yeah, I'm a dumbass. I'm sorry.
If you want to go to the
Go ahead
video,
and remove that.
if you want, I can go to the video and ban you from commenting for 15 minutes for being a dumbass. Oh.
There we go, everybody. And we're doing pretty good. We got 86 days left, and we're already at 13K, 13.6. So if you want to go on there, check it out.
The pre-beta is up, or the beta is up. It's good. It's not the final form, clearly, but it's there if you want to go and check it out, and you want to basically, make sure that it all works out for you. You can do that, and from there, if you like it, back it, man.
That's not me.
That's me.
Chadwell,
You gotta reset the.
from Curtis. Since you were there, how did they build the pyramids?
Massive whips.
Whips. Nice.
No slaves. They just hit the stone directly.
That's an old Red Dwarf joke.
Yes, it is. They use whips, Rema. Massive whips.
Oh.
Finish up my dark mocha coffee.
Dark mocha, huh?
Dark chocolate mocha coffee.
Oh, chocolate. I got some Turkish chocolate over there. Because it's 50
You
cents for
have
2
Turkish
bars.
delight.
No, it's just chocolate from Turkey.
Nice. Chocolate
The-
from Turkey is good.
Yeah, it's okay.
What I like about the dark chocolate here in America, one, I don't buy the dark chocolate from America, obviously, because really no American company puts out decent dark chocolate. But the dark chocolate you can get in America is usually Dutch, so
Dutch
it
is
doesn't
good.
taste like vomit.
I'm not a
milk chocolate does. Milk chocolate in America, Hershey's tastes like vomit.
I say nothing.
Dude, say what you want. It's the truth. Hershey's chocolate is shit.
No, I know, but I say
I don't
nothing.
I don't mind Hershey's Kisses, the little the individually wrapped.
Oh, I thought you were
They're
using
okay.
the gay club term. Sorry,
No,
I got
no.
confused. Shadow's here. It gets confusing.
Yeah, this is a good point. I gotta be careful about euphemistic
Now there
terms.
is a company. It's a smaller company called Tony's Choco Loco, and they make some decent candy bars. They're
Can I make one Shadwell gay porn producer joke?
Always.
always.
Cool. His movie was actually called He-She's Kisses, and it was his only tranny film.
Nice.
Nice.
Like I told Shadwell the other day.
I woke up for this shit.
But it
Seriously.
was post-op.
What's hard and easy at the same time?
Hard and easy.
Shadow in a gay bar.
That's weak, dude.
That was pretty good, actually. That wasn't my Shadow. That was freaking good.
I would go with Shadow at work, but
Once I got to try pure dark chocolate, and after that, I can confirm Hershey's is kind of inferior now. So if you ever get a chance to go to Canada or you go to a place in the States that has it, if you get anything Cadbury, it's the British chocolate, and it's so much.
Cadbury is great. And
Oh.
I know a guy from Slovakia, and his family, when they'd go to Slovakia, they'd bring over chocolate.
And if you ever want to know the true essence of sugar, get a Cadbury Easter egg.
Oh, good God.
I had a Cadbury cream egg the other day, right? And remember when they used to be like this big around?
Yeah.
Yeah,
They're like this now.
Yeah, it's the minis.
Yeah.
They do the minis.
Yeah,
now.
there's
Every Easter you can
sizes.
still get the big one.
Yeah.
They shrunk them down. Shrinkflation, man. That shit's real and sucks.
One thing I really fucking hate is like before it used to be two halves of an egg with the sugar inside, but now it's like there's a chocolate layer between the two halves of the egg, and that's stuck together. They've done that, which is like
Well,
what the hell?
when I go up to Canada for ClariCon,
Yeah.
you guys are gonna have to. We're gonna have to all go out to dinner, of course.
Yeah, I thought we were going to the Mandarin.
Yeah, we're going to the Mandarin, bro.
Yeah, nice.
And there's one up
Awesome.
there, right? There's one up there.
Well, if not, there's one in Toronto, so we'll just drive down. Like we're not that far from Toronto.
No, I remember looking at the Mandarin. There's one closer to the venue.
Is there?
That's
Yeah.
the place with all the Chinese food, right?
Yeah.
The Chinese food.
It's a buffet, and they even have like the roast beef station if you want something that's not Chinese.
They got a pot sticker
That's
station
so
where you can
funny.
go and get fresh fried pot stickers.
Yeah,
Yeah, we're going there.
and they have like the endless crab legs.
Now I got a question. If I bring my book up there, my heroic book, will you sign it?
Won't be out by then, but sure.
Sure, if you can get an advance copy.
Yeah, if you can figure out how to get an advance copy, I'll absolutely sign it for you. I promise.
Well, you'll sign something for me, and I slap it in the fucking book.
I ain't signing your ass. That ain't happening.
Shadow will though.
No, he won't. He
He
probably
won't
won't.
sign it, but he'd be like, "If you want your blow, do what I said, bitch."
He just won't sign it with your consent.
That's Shadow's catchphrase. Say it again, Bear, because when you say it, it's funny as shit.
Which one?
If you want your blow,
I'm not doing that.
come on, say Shadow.
Dance, monkey,
upgrade.
dance.
So the joke is I'm going to be the best first AD that Shadow has ever had on his films, because I'll be the guy standing there going, I understand, you're scared, you're worried about your family seeing this, but do you want your blow? Do you want your blow? Then say, fuck me in the ass right now. Oh, the blow's going away. What are you doing? You know, like, I mean, that's
so gross.
That's how evil I would be if I was working in that industry.
Justin would be the cameraman, and every scene he'd be like, "Fuck yeah!"
No, I'm being like, I'm out of here. This is
You
not
feel better
where I
now?
parked
You
my
feel better,
car.
Hungar? I was a dancing monkey for you. You feel better?
Yes, I'd be the fucking audio guy, and I'd be like, "You like unicorns?"
Do you like movies about gladiators?
Hey, Mr. Max, how you doing, buddy?
Mr. Max.
Hey, Justin, how was the show last night? I didn't get a chance to see
It was okay. Okay, we got a new production. We're trying to get somebody to make for us because we all want to see Paul Mohub Trump. I don't know.
Oh yeah,
Are we doing this again? Are we doing this again?
Yeah, that shit was great. That
was
okay. I expect to see at least a couple of backers if I'm going to dance this hard for your guys' amusement. Okay, I want to see those numbers go up.
I'm saying you could have a whole backer campaign on the Trump version of Riff Tracks.
So we were talking about the whole idea of like Frank Herbert's warning in Dune, the second book and the third book, is that you could beware of charismatic leaders because that way lies destruction. And Mr. Max was arguing with me about charismatic leaders. Really, it's Arrakis. We're going to make it great again. The spice, it's going to flow. We're going to build a shield wall. It's going to be a big wall, great wall. Everyone's going to see the shield wall from space. The Bene Gesserit, those bitches, they're stupid. They're done. We're not going to deal with them anymore. So like the whole idea just spun into Trump playing Paul Atreides, doing it as Trump for the whole thing. And I kept going. Fayed Rautha, tough guy, bad hombre. That's what I hear. Came to Arrakis, said, I will kill him. Put a knife at him, died like a dog. That's what I'm saying.
Just the whole movie.
The whole movie, but we got to do a voiceover.
It's a great moon. It's a perfect moon, but I am Wadib. I am the shadow. I'm the greatest shadow. Ask any Fremen. They'll tell you I'm the best shadow ever.
But not that shadow.
Yeah. You want your blow? You want your blow? It's going away. Fuck me in the ass. That's all you got to say. You get your blow. Come on. Don't be a loser.
Well, what's the...
Trump is the Kwisatz Haderach.
I am the best Kwisatz Haderach of all Kwisatz. Ask anyone. Ask the Bene Gesserit. Ask the Ixians. They'll tell you I'm the best. I see where they're afraid to look. That's how it is. I'm that good. So,
what's the movie with Moore?
More. What's the movie with more?
The one about the porn industry.
Oh, Boogie Nights.
Boogie Nights. Yeah, that one. Yeah, you could do that as a second one.
I don't know. Hey, thanks, Doodle Squatch. Appreciate that, brother.
The blow and shadow routine would make more sense. Riff tracking Trump over Boogie Nights.
Yeah, I don't know Boogie Nights well enough to quote it, sadly.
Yeah, well, no, neither do I. I'm just saying. Oh.
So you guys getting gaming in this weekend?
Sorry.
Yeah, I played my Warhammer Fantasy role playing game last night with my brother. It was a great game. We got covered in Skaven guts and body parts because they were building a cannon to blow up the Green Moon, the Skaven War, because Skaven do shit like that, right? So we went to stop it, and the halfling put an explosive underneath the cannon that they were building, and we didn't realize that we were pretty much putting an explosive under a small nuclear bomb.
Mm-hmm.
So it exploded. It destroyed all the Skaven and covered my character, the Knight's character, and everybody else with shrapnel and frickin' Skaven guts. But we did kill all the Skaven, and we did kill the guy that was captured by the Skaven, who was a bad guy, and we killed him.
He's a bad guy.
One building the cannon, but it was a mess.
So how long before you guys turn into Skaven yourselves, or worse?
No, you don't turn into Skaven, and we all had to roll a corruption roll. But my character is pure soul. He has a pure soul feat thing. My character was made random, so it's really, really hard for him to get corrupted.
This is good.
So we all passed our corruption check, which is good. Doodle, did you just back Bear's heroic? Good on you, bro. I've looked at it, the beta. It looks really good. I can't wait.
Look,
yeah,
as nasty ass as the beta is, and I'm almost embarrassed for people to look at the beta. If you look at the beta and you like it, imagine what the final form is going to be. It's going to be with art. It's going to be better written. It's going to clear up all the mistakes we made. We're going to streamline. It's going to be something special. To answer Mark Genre Mixer's question, I don't know what his powers are going to look like. I'm thinking more like Conan meets He-Man. But I'll tell you this, he's going to have a weakness called starving, which means until he finds the hamburger of density, he will always be hungry.
I'm thinking,
and guaranteed, guaranteed 100% no gay porn. That is guaranteed.
I look shadow backed, so if he throws enough money at it, I'm just saying.
I'm thinking
Really?
Super Strength.
So I can affect Hungar's character.
No. Super Strength and
Your
9
powers
vulnerability.
Because everyone's got his price. Trust me.
Yeah, Shadows.
Everybody's got a price for the $1 million man.
It depends on how much you cash at me, Shadwell.
Shadow's power is $20 is $20, and here's a bag of blow. Oh.
But yeah, Super Strength has got to be one. He's got to be super strong.
Well, they will be. We'll work them out. Don't worry. That's
And 9 vulnerability.
I'm 9 vulnerable.
Yeah, he's invulnerable to 9.
He's like, "How's the water, Hungar? It's awful sharky."
Two things we have in Bokapo.
That was a great
and sharks.
that was a great freaking Tick episode when he's swimming outside the pineapple head dudes.
Pineapple Pocapo is the name of the island.
Yeah,
the place is Pocapo, and he is Pineapple Pocapo, who is the guy who's the leader of it.
Yeah, he's swimming in the water out there, and the freaking Arthur's like, "How's the water taking?" He's like, "It's awful sharky." He's swimming. He got sharks hanging off of him.
Oh.
I always wondered, was it the suit that was invulnerable, or was it the Tick himself? Because his suit never got
The
ripped.
Tick was invulnerable.
But
They're one and the same. He never takes it off.
Was it a suit?
Or was it just his skin?
Yeah. I thought that was like a question that came a few times.
Yeah, that was a question. They're like, "Tick, do you ever take off your suit?" And he's like, "I'm wearing a suit."
Oh.
Yeah, the Tick was a great comic.
Truly.
Yeah, the Tick was
Truly outrageous.
That was the first comic I actively sought out the first printings of, and I got one.
I wish I would have never sold mine.
I got 1 through 11.
Yeah, but you needed to buy a new camera for filming.
I will never get rid of my Tick comic books.
I've never actually held one in my hands.
I can't get rid of my Tick comic books. They're all at my brother's house.
So
Packed away.
You already have.
Nah, he'll never get rid of them.
No, he's just laid claim to them.
Now, see, I like to keep stuff that I know is super important to me at my brother's house because I've moved quite a bit in the last few years. In the last 15 years, I've moved to like 6 different states. So it's like I know shit gets lost in moving.
Always.
But if my brother, who is super good at taking care of stuff, has them, it doesn't matter. I mean, him and his wife have an original Sega
Sega
with the Shadowrun game.
Shadow. Oh, sorry.
And
All right.
that was a great game on Sega.
With Doodle Squatch's pledge, we are now $1,245 Canadian away from being funded.
Dude, that's freaking awesome.
Sweet. Cool.
I never in a million years thought this was going to be happening like this. I'm
Mm.
completely blown away by it. Just
You're doing as good as Victor did. And yeah, he got funded in under 24 hours, but he was asking for 4K. You're needing 15.
yeah, but he's also, you got to pay for your, like, the way you get a discount on buying the print on demand version from his.
Yeah.
But you still have to pay more money when you buy it. Mine, we pay the print on demand for you. You just pay the shipping.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why our prices are higher, because we had to remember everything. Like if you're backing for $50, that means it's costing me $25 to generate that POD coupon, right? So it's everything sort of 50% of everything POD. The cost is buying that coupon for you.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, the Sega version of Shadowrun was great.
Well, you're gonna have to walk a fine line between bugging the shit out of people for the next 3 months and not, and reminding them about it. I find with Kickstarters, if people forget about it, they don't show up for the end of the cycle, because the end of the cycle is sometimes just as big as the beginning of the cycle.
Yeah, no, that's true.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to talk about it every show that I have for the next.
No.
That's what I'm talking
Well,
about.
Once we're funded, we can dial back the talk a little bit,
To every Monday.
and just let it go from there. I don't want it being
Right.
because people get sick of it. I mean, we've got 90
Yeah.
days.
Exactly. My point is, if you do it too much, you might even find people pulling back because
They hate you now.
yeah, and if at all possible, you got to find at least one stretch goal to hang on to for like the last week or so, just to get people like
Well, we
Really?
added the add-on for purchasing second copies of the print on demand in standard color, hardcover, and softcover today, because some people had said they wanted that because they want to get an extra book for their players or stuff like that. But they don't want to
Sure.
get the premium one. So that's stuff people can do to boost their pledges towards the end of the run, things like that.
I'm
I'm talking a specific new item, whatever it is.
I have a question for Bear.
Yes.
Okay, what was the consensus on backing extra for another NPC?
It's there. I have Monk's Arts coming in to help out with the art on that, and he's really good. I'm talking to a couple of other artists to see if we can get them to agree to jump in and take up the slack as well. But if not, we got Bonks, and he's fine. We still got Oliver doing the original ones, and that's great. And it's unlimited. You can buy as many of them as you want.
Now,
Just understand, the more art that has to be produced, the longer it will take to
Which is understandable. But is it still at the original backer cost, or is it like if
Haven't
you've already
changed.
backed it?
It's the same price. So if you've backed, like you backed for the iconic version, right? So you get either the hardcover, the soft cover, the PDF, and a piece of art, right?
Yeah.
If you want to add the add-on for the extra character, it's 150 Canadian, so about $100 American, 120 bucks American, and you can buy that as many times as you want and get an extra character each time.
Now, on a side note, do you have a link to these artists' portfolios?
We've posted art in the updates and on the page itself.
Yeah. Well, I was wondering if they had like art.
They might,
Hub
but I
or
haven't looked for them yet.
links.
I'll maybe add that later. That's not a bad idea.
Yeah.
Not a bad idea.
Definitely show some love to your artists. They
I've
like
seen the
that.
art.
Makes them happier.
I've seen the art on the page that you posted, and I like it.
Mhm.
And it's going to be easy for them because they've already got a model of my character.
Mhm. Yeah, it's kind of like Conan, but with like this stupid head. Well, that stupid head.
Yeah, pretty much. It's like, hey, what do you want your character to look like? Well, here's a picture.
Yeah. And it's definitely legally distinct. I say should have made it more like saw this great picture of an Ethiopian kind of guy. And just put Hungar's head on that body. Like he's all like starving and shit, but he was a fighter.
Mark, been talking about Bear's Heroic game. That's a really cool looking game if you like superheroes.
I think we
Also,
can talk
excuse
about other
me,
stuff too.
Victor put out a new OSE, but it's OS for modern.
Modern Essentials.
Yeah, modern
Modern
Essentials
necessities.
necessities
Yeah, modern
for OSR. And who doesn't like an orc with AK?
I'm kind of indifferent.
I like an orc with an AK.
I like an AK, but I don't want an orc with it because I don't think I can fight an orc without one. So an orc with one would be a bitch.
So when I think about the OSR modern necessities that Vic put out, it makes me think about Bright a little bit.
Yeah, that's a really good way of looking at it. Yeah.
Yeah, think about Bright, which I love that movie. And the first time I saw that movie, I was like, holy shit, this is like Shadowrun. But if you can play that with OSR and not have to deal with all the Shadowrun bullshit, it makes it even better. Because realistically, I love the Shadowrun game, but the dice system and a lot of the stuff in the game, it's not an easy game to play or easy game to run. But if you can play a game like that with a simpler rule system, I think it'd be a lot better.
Well, you all know I'm a proponent of simple rule systems.
Yeah, I like a simple rule system.
It makes it easier to teach people games and keep them interested in the game itself if they don't have to keep fighting with the game to play it.
Mark, thanks for backing both of them. That's really, really cool of you.
Yes, it is.
I think that anybody who's backing, people that are in our community that we talk with, interact with a lot, if they're putting out a project and people are backing it, that's good. I'm also talking to Victor about my World War II alternate game. About me and him working together on that because Victor's a great game designer.
Why aren't you talking to Brian?
I've talked to Brian. He's too busy.
I figured.
And you know what? I'm a big fan of Victor. He's my buddy. And don't get me wrong, I like Brian too. Brian from Weird World War II is cool. But Victor puts out a lot of great shit. And he's got his own game system that he's putting out. And I want my game to use his game system because I like his game system. So I've been talking to him about that. He's got some other projects on the work. But after, he gets some of those done, me and him are going to be working on my game. So you guys got that to look forward to if you want to back that. Plus, I'm going to talk to a writer friend of mine to help me with my comic book.
Now, this is the kind of body I thought Hungar should have on his put his head on this body, not Conan. This is what I was talking about earlier. Yeah, because that guy looks like he's both kind of underfed and overfed in that kind of way, kind of been starving long enough.
That is a good question there.
It's in the works.
Mm-hmm.
It's in the works.
And I've said, bro, you heard it earlier, and I said again, if there's an open spot for your heroic game when you start one, I want in.
Well, there isn't going to be a regular ongoing game right now. There's just going to be some one shots.
Yeah.
Okay, I want in.
Oh, okay, but it's they're going to be mostly about the rules, right? It's not going to be a bunch of role playing. It'll be some, but it won't be like the Palladium game where it's 90% role playing.
Well,
That's how most playtests are.
I'll focus on displaying the rules to the.
I was actually at a playtest this weekend, and
when you didn't hear me, I want in.
I heard you. Jesus, what, you want a fucking kiss?
But he wants in
Apparently.
to Shadow's next production.
My tongue is blue.
My tongue is blue.
So Shadow, how did the game go last night?
It was actually pretty good. Despite you and Armstrong not making it, it was pretty good. You would have been happy that there was more actual role playing. There was a lot fewer people, so there was more time for that, and more people felt comfortable doing so. You know, when you've got a new game and a new group, it takes some time for everybody to gel together and you know, feel comfortable around each other to get into that sort of mode. And it was really good. They missed you.
Yeah.
And I think you would have had fun. Well, I know you would have. You always make it, all about the cake. So,
Speaking of Matt Mercer,
You don't like
did you guys
cake,
see
bro?
the video of him being depressed?
yeah, I didn't like him to begin with. I like him a whole lot less now.
Well, I don't understand what happened.
He put out a video of how he's so depressed and, he's just like sad all the time right now and has nothing to be happy about and shit.
Yeah.
And it's like,
Really?
Really?
He has nothing to be happy about.
yeah, he
That-
put out
that's worth at
he
least
put
$1
out a
million
woe is me. He put out a woe is me video, and I'm like,
Literally,
Motherfucker.
he's wearing a grandma shawl with painted nails, whining about how he's not happy.
I'm like, motherfucker, I wish I had your problem.
He's always had painted nails. He's weird that way.
But yeah, oh no, woe is me. I'm super rich from playing a fucking game that I like.
Yes. Genre mixer or whatever. People like me. Shockingly, you don't need to be rude about it.
He was whining about all kinds of shit, Bleaker. Whining about Palestine, whining about being depressed.
It's just virtue signaling at its worst.
Yeah, he was wiping his eyes with those $100 bills that he's got stacked up beside him.
I could see trying to put a game out and nobody liking it, even the genre, the sector you're trying to advertise it to, because it's so fucking shitty.
Yeah, but still, come on, realistically, all those critters who don't even play D&D, his book's selling because even people who don't like the book are going to buy the book because Matt Mercer put the book out.
Kind of like Shadow Dark.
Well, there's a game there with Shadow Dark.
50 years.
Yeah,
of
it was
innovation.
called Dungeons and Dragons. They just filed the serial numbers off.
So what? It's still a functional game, and a pretty looking product if you're into that kind of thing.
And it's like Bleaker's saying, because Curtis is literally crying with hundreds, I guess, and Bleaker's like, all the woke gamers crying along with him. It's like, it was a virtue signaling bullshit, and he's going to have all these he's going to have the soy army there crying with him.
Soy army.
But anybody.
I don't think the soy army can make an impact loud enough for that noise there, Bear.
But anybody else who's going to sees the video is going to be like, "What the fuck you got to cry about? What you got?" I mean, people get depressed,
Well, it seemed like he was trying to make it all about a certain, political issue that was depressing him, and I'm like,
yeah,
like, nobody cares. 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 Nobody fucking cares.
I care.
Nobody cares.
I care.
No, you don't.
Like he said, nobody cares.
I'm not nobody. That's very rude. It's almost as rude as Mesh Mixer or whatever his name is.
If only you'd use your real name when you're working with Shadow, then you wouldn't be a nobody.
I never worked with Shadow once. He's begged. He's pleaded. He's at least asked. Maybe I think so. Unlike you.
Nice.
Oh no,
nerds.
I auditioned.
Nerds,
Yeah, I know.
I've told you this before, and I'll tell you this again. I love you.
Yeah,
You're a wonderful person.
Nerd is a fucking AI.
yeah. Get this bot out of here.
7 more
India, I
minutes,
don't
and
know.
would have
Like
whined about
fucking
his
12th
whining for as
generation
long as he
AI
wanted.
NSA bullshit. That's what she is. I'm telling you.
I put up a meme yesterday, and I kind of liked it, so I'm going to show it to you guys because, well,
Okay, while you're getting that up, I know why a nerd's nerd takes so long between saying things. The language model that's used to select the options, there's like 30 people in committee to pick the one that actually gets sent out. You know? So the language model comes up with a witty retort, or like 80 of them, and then it takes like 15, 16 people to pick the one that they send to us.
Wow, that's awesome.
Richie. Oh.
That is fucking awesome.
that is great, isn't it?
Mm.
My brother sent that to me the other day, and I was like, holy shit. I've just got to share it. And then here's another spicy meme that I put up that I think is great.
Can't read it.
Google's new AI has been released
Oh, Jesus Christ. That's
to make realistic images, right?
Oh. Okay.
And then it's like to make realistic images, right? It's like, oops. It's like,
Mm.
hello, is it meow you were looking for?
To come back.
Nice,
Uh,
nice.
what is that noise? Uh,
well, no, I'm laughing. I'm reading a nerd's last comment.
that she's on the moon.
My
Yeah.
processing center is on the moon. It takes a while for the data to come back.
Yeah.
Hey, Mobius. Yeah, Lion O. Richie. That's the greatest.
I wouldn't go that far, but it's pretty good.
That's a great freaking meme. I don't care who you are. You
That
either
is-
like that meme or you're wrong.
I'm not a super fan of Lino. I think his cartoon's kind of boring. And
Dude,
Richie
how could
there,
you think the Thundercats were boring?
I'm not 5 anymore. Like that shit did not age well.
Wow. I'm not 5 anymore, fucker.
Like fuck, man.
Jesus Christ. Angry
Could
young
you
man.
be even more wrong?
No, I think a 5-year-old would enjoy it.
I love Thundercats. Mumra was a great
Look, that's-
freaking bad guy.
Like I said, I think a 5-year-old would enjoy it. Oh, yeah, Mumra, but it's like that one thing. Yeah, G.I. Joe's works with the reoccurring same villain, but all the other cartoons from that time period really don't. Even He-Man had different villains from time to time. You know?
Thunder the Barbarian was a great cartoon. Dungeons and Dragons was a great cartoon.
Yeah.
Thundercats was a great cartoon. He-Man was an alright cartoon. G.I. Joe was a great cartoon.
Gem and the Holograms was a great cartoon.
No, it wasn't.
All the shit you like was great, but any shit I like was garbage.
Yeah, pretty much.
Gem and the Holograms was a great live action film.
Never seen either, so I have no idea what you're talking about.
It had young Tara Reid and what was it Tara
Wasn't
Reid?
it Josie and the Pussycats, dumbass?
Maybe it was Josie and the
Yeah,
Pussycats.
it was Josie and the Pussycats.
It's all the same fucking shit. It's a chick cartoon about a band.
Yeah, that's true.
They kind of blur together.
Everything blurs together.
Wasn't there a Gem in the Holograms movie though?
That's the alcohol speaking.
Yes, but it's a really bad modernization movie. It's stupid and it sucks. But actual Gem, the cartoon, wasn't that bad, actually.
Yeah, the cartoon wasn't that bad. I was just
Actually, in fact, it was truly outrageous. Truly, truly, truly outrageous. And they were the Misfits. Their songs were better. They were the Misfits. They were going to get her.
And the Misfits was weird.
You have the songs memorized?
So when I was a kid, after school, I'd come home and watch TV. We only had 2 channels, right? Because there was no cable where I grew up.
Mm-hmm.
So I would get home and I would be basically stuck going to my parents' room because my mother was watching her soaps in the living room. So I had to go watch on the little TV. One channel, I would watch Astro Boy and then G.I. Joe, which was awesome. And the next came on Transformers, which I did not like. So I'd flip to the other channel and I'd get to watch Gem and the Holograms and Real Ghostbusters. So that was
Real Ghostbusters.
That was my 2 hours as a kid, and I loved it.
I was never a real big fan of. I always liked the Decepticons and the Transformers.
I can't stand the Transformers. I'm
I
like
like the
that guy.
Jets and I like the
kind of
boom
agree
box.
with
I'm completely indifferent. Transformers were, beyond the time period for me to be able to.
Yeah, but so was like technology. So
I was out actually doing things. But for me as a kid, the cartoons I ran home for,
dodging dinosaurs, discovering fire,
1563 was beyond your time.
The cartoons I ran home for to watch were Speed Racer, Spider-Man, and Star Blazers when it would come in.
Figuring out concepts like up and down.
Yeah, it's
I understand why the apple hit him on the head. What? I don't know.
Learning that you can hit things with a stick.
And the French channel 13.
Now, one thing I say, I really did like
puppets on the cave wall.
Nice. That's brutal.
The AI strikes again.
Yeah, Shadow's like, it was past my time, 1567. It's like that shit was just too old for me. Shadow puppets on the cave wall. That's right. So, Shadwell, how did you guys get that cave art to stick around as long as it has?
Ancient Chinese secret, man.
Before there was even China.
I want to know about that Chinese sword that they pulled out that was still razor sharp and in great condition. How did you guys do that?
Shadow popped up every 5 years or so and sharpened it.
It's like the techniques they used. We didn't develop that shit until like the 60s. But the Chinese, they got that shit down. It's a cool looking sword too.
I'm sure a lot of these techniques that we can't figure out yet are probably just very, very simple.
You misphrased that, dude. You misphrased that. It should have been. I'm sure a lot of these techniques that you guys can't figure out yet because I've been around for all of them. It's a little simple, but you're just too stupid.
Now I used to rush home and watch Annie. What the fuck was that? Yeah, don't put that so close to the microphone when you turn it on, man.
It is intentionally close to the microphone.
It's the Ass Blaster 5000. It'll be showing up in his new movie. He's got a marketing deal with them. It's gonna be really great.
It sounded like shit was coming out of that thing. So I used to rush home and watch A&E, right? So it would be Law and Order, Mike Hammer, or sorry, knew my camera. It was the new my camera. And then McMillan and Wife, I'd watch.
Me and my brother, when we were
And then
younger, we'd
Columbo
get
and
home and we'd watch Star Trek,
Yeah.
and then we'd watch Battlestar Galactica, the originals.
Is it on
And
repeat or something?
yeah, reruns, and life was good.
Nice.
And then Scooby Doo.
Oh, what was we watched? We would watch. What was on YTV? They had in the late 80s, early 90s. Fuck. Get Smart, and there was something else. Batman, I think it was.
Look at Justin being all fancy with his cable and shit when he was younger.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Look at you,
We had
Fucking
YTV.
rich boy cable.
We had the 25 channel package or whatever.
Holy shit, we had the 3-channel package.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and it required a coat hanger
Yeah.
for the antenna.
Bunny ears and shit, you know. Like, just as I'm just flipping through my 25 channels. It's like, damn.
Well, I think it was actually more.
And when there's a presidential freaking State of the Union, it's like, no! Because it would be on all the channels, all 3 of them.
Yep.
Now I don't know. I used to enjoy watching CPAC.
When we were younger, our grandfather would let us stay up and watch Benny Hill with him, which was great. But yeah, Saturday was where it was at. With
Yeah.
original Bugs Bunny cartoons and shit.
Yeah, I used to watch CPAC a lot. That's the Canadian C-SPAN. One of the favorite things I loved about
Now
that
it's
show.
something else.
What's now something else?
CPAC.
No, it's still CPAC. It's like the Canadian version.
No,
of
I mean the
No, CPAC is now something in the States. It's the Conservative Political Alliance Committee or
Right.
something like that.
yeah.
Oh,
Hey,
well,
you know, Mark knows what it's like. Antenna, his dad used to make him touch the TV with his left hand and extend his right arm in the appropriate direction.
Yep.
Mark was the antenna.
I had a younger brother, so I usually
Yeah.
dodged that. But I was, I was the remote control. Click.
I was the
Click,
remote
click.
control growing up. It's like,
Mhm.
hey, where's the remote control? I was like, I'm over here. That's how that shit worked. And people, people have it easy looting a TV nowadays. Could you imagine trying to loot one of those color TVs from like the 70s?
God, I thought you were
And
going to
yet
say
people
something
did.
else for a second there.
Yeah,
Those
yeah.
big freaking wood ass things that weighed like 900
We had
pounds.
we had one of those console units in the living room up until
Yeah.
like 2000.
Now TVs weigh like
Uh,
5 pounds and shit. Back
Yeah.
in the day, just the basic tube TV weighed like 50 pounds.
I used to play Duck Hunt on one of those little things that was black and white.
One of those little things that was
Well,
black and white.
Well, I held
Penguin?
I held my hands up to the camera there to show the TVs.
No, you are fake news. You're rogue AI. You live on the moon. It's the way it is. We know it's true.
So our CPAC, which is the Canadian whatever something agreement of PACs or whatever, doesn't matter. Our political channel. You used to always watch that one senator during like very appropriate, important appropriation meetings. Just
See, now,
and the camera would always be like right here over his shoulder. So, and you'd hear him snoring during like defense
boys,
budgets.
I gotta get back to my day job now. It's 1:00.
now me and Bear,
I gotta
we
start
remember,
Take care,
we
Bear.
remember rotary phones.
Gotta go, boys. Sorry, day
Yeah.
job.
Later, buddy.
See you later. Have a good one, guys. Peace, love, and geek.
Oh,
Shadow
Thanks for the
remembers
heads up.
when he'd pick up the receiver and put it to his ear and be like, click, click, click. Hello, connect me to house number 425, please.
the central hub. Yeah, I've got to head out too, bro.
Yeah, it's 1 o'clock. We're going to end the show
Yeah.
in 2 seconds.
See you guys all later.
Have a
Peace,
good day,
love, and
guys.
chicken grease, everybody. Thanks for coming on. Back
Taco Bell.
Bears heroic game. The link is in the chat. And have a great day. See you guys Wednesday.
Yeah. Later.